RG406 vertical or horizontal. Is one better than the other in terms of hand comfort? I've got both here and I'll go over the pluses or negatives of each form factor. Both of these have the same chipset inside the Unisoc T820. Both screens are exactly the same, as well as the upgraded analog sticks on both. The form factor is going to be a personal preference. So when we look at the V, we look at the overall shape of it and we could automatically assume that it would be quite cumbersome to hold. It's not true. Anbernic actually thought that through and added these little grip parts on the back. Even this little groove here has a purpose. When you're holding it, you've actually got better grip and your fingers just kind of sit there. So surprisingly, this is rather comfortable. Obviously for a vertical handheld, this is quite a chunky boy. So the overall balance when it's sat in your hand is a little bit different. Equally, if you require anything to use both analog sticks at the same time, the disadvantage of them being this close is the fact if I put both together, I can touch thumbs. Wouldn't happen on the H. And that is exactly where I kind of have a soft spot for this version. Because I'm an Xbox user, I'm very much used to the offset analogs. Because it's horizontal, it has a much more controller-like feel to it, especially when you put the grip in focus. It literally looks like a controller grip. Forgot to note, H has analog triggers. These are clicky triggers. On the H, you've got this almost fighter-style D-pad, whereas on the V, much more traditional. You can still get those diagonals nice and easy, but it's a much more traditional D-pad. In my personal experience of using these two, this one is very much going to be a personal preference one with the V. People who want that nostalgic feeling of using a vertical system may be swayed towards this one, and I wouldn't blame them. But over a longer period of time, this can get a little bit uncomfortable. With this one, a little bit of a different story, because I find this one to be quite the perfect all-rounder, because you can use this for a decent amount of time without getting any ache. It simply feels like a controller. I would be more inclined to pick this one more often than the V. More questions, let me know in the comments. Catch you on the next one.